Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Defining Discipline podcast. I'm your host, Scott. Defining discipline is a lifestyle, a mentality, and a brand. And within this podcast, we're going to focus on self-improvement as you follow along with me on my journey. We're also going to hear from special guests of all walks of life on this podcast and their remarkable journeys that led them to where they are today. Today is episode 37. Let's get a quick update before we get kicked into today's episode. So I challenged myself to run 365 days out of the year this year. I'm currently on day 37. Today I ran 3.5 miles. I also challenged myself to run 1,250 miles for the year after running 1,000 last year, being my first year running. So I added 250 for my total, trying to add 250 to the whole total of the year this year. I'm currently at 137.8 for the year. I got a while to go, but it's a good chunk so far. This is my second year consistently running, so it's kind of a big step for me to do this. And me challenging myself to run 365 days out of the year this year was a huge step. And I kind of also based that around this podcast, and just defining discipline in general is me being able to be disciplined enough to run every single day out of the year and post these episodes about it. So that being said, like I said, I'm at 137.8 for the year. Last month I did a 100-mile challenge in honor of the American Cancer Society, where I started a fundraiser which is going on until tomorrow. We're $20 short of our goal of $400. We're at $380, and all donations go directly to that fundraiser. Nothing goes to Facebook. You can find that fundraiser on my Facebook, and you can donate there. There's also a fundraiser going on, though, that I started for the month of February, which is also, I challenged myself to the 100-mile challenge and the God Bod challenge. The God Bod challenge is running 33 miles a week while doing 33 sit-ups and 33 push-ups a day. I did those today. That was day 5 for me to do that. And I will be putting the push-ups and sit-ups at the end of this video. And for the week, I'm at 31.4, so I only got 1.6 miles left in order to hit my 33 miles for the week, which I will do tomorrow. But that being said, I started the February fundraiser, and the February fundraiser is for the Detroit Black Community Food Security Network. And what they do is they work to build self-reliance and food security and justice in Detroit's Black community by influencing public policy and engaging in urban agriculture. They also promote healthy eating, encouraging cooperative buying, and directing youth towards careers in food-related fields. Me being from the Detroit area, this is a local fundraiser I would like to get donations for. I've already donated my portion, hoping to get some donations from you guys. And being Black History Month, I thought this would be a great fundraiser. And this podcast being kind of about health and a healthy lifestyle, not just be by working out, but also eating healthy and having a healthy diet, I thought this was just a perfect fundraiser for the month of February. So if you guys have a chance, please donate to that. So far, we've only raised $40. The goal is set at $200, but just like last month, if we surpass that, we're going to keep pushing it. And this fundraiser will also go until March 9th. So we're going to push it into next month, just like last month's got pushed into this month a little bit. But other than that, guys, if you can, just donate. Let's get some money for this. I know they would be very appreciative of any money they can get to help go to this cause. And if you can't donate, because I know right now is a tough time for everyone, please just share the fundraiser. The fundraiser is on my Facebook page. It's through Facebook, but yet again, Facebook gets 0% of the donations you make. It goes directly to the fundraiser. So that is a really cool thing to keep in mind. So for today is episode 37. I don't want to keep you guys too long. I want to get back to business. Because what today's theme is something that I am today, and I'm going to try to stay on this, I'm going to ride it as much as I can. So for that matter, we're going to talk about it, and today's episode is episode 37. Today's theme is determination. I think that we all don't realize how much determination can actually dictate our lives and the success that we can achieve within our lives. Um, I myself can think back to any situation where I've succeeded or where I've, met or over did the where I met my expectations or I surpassed them. Anytime I was in those situations, I look back and I think about those times and I realize how determined I was to succeed and get that done. And I think it's something that we all realize, but we kind of just put in the back of our mind and forget about and just move on with life. Like, we don't really think about how powerful our mind can be and how, if we're just so determined at something, how we can achieve pretty much anything we put our minds to. Um, and just as of recent things, that I'm thinking about, that I'm trying to, that I was determined about in these past few years, was just even just running. Last year, like I said, was my first year running. I was trying to run my first marathon ever, and I was trying to hit 1,000 miles for the year, and I was just beating up my body, putting in these miles and trying to be able to consistently run. Like right now I'm running every day, and it's because I put all that time and determination into working as hard as I can to try to get to where I am today. And I remember being so determined on that, and I remember coming into like certain obstacles, like having really bad knee problems and all this other stuff, and having all these people trying to like take me down and being like, you should stop, your knees are going to keep beat up, what are you going to do when your knees hurt, but why you doing this to your body. I had always people trying to tell me like, this isn't, it's not feasible, you can't do this, like quit doing this, and I just like I had to like close them out of my mind and just continue to run and be determined that what I'm going for is something that I'm going to get done and that I'm going to succeed. And I was so determined, I was able to actually overcome my knee problems. I don't get knee problems anymore. And now I'm putting in miles every single day, and I am where I am because I was determined enough to put myself in that situation and push through all of that was trying to tell me to stop. And another thing that I'm coming up to that's going to be a big part of my life is I'm about to have my first child, and I know it's easier said than done. And people always say you don't understand until you have it, and I know I won't understand until that first night and on of how my life is going to be. But I started this challenge knowing very well that I'm going to have a kid, knowing very well I'm not going to have much sleep, knowing very well that it's only going to get harder from here on out. And people probably think I'm crazy, and people are probably on here waiting for me to have the kid and to fail or whatever the case is. That's fine, but that I am so determined that I can do this, and it's not to like prove people wrong that like you can have a kid and you can still have a life and do the things that you want to do and stay in shape and all that. It's not that I'm trying to prove them wrong, but it's like I'm determined that that's what I want to do. Like I want to be a good example for my kid. I want to stay in shape. I want my kid to grow up and always remember me running with her and me running in general. And I want her to be able to live that healthy lifestyle. Like I don't want my relationship with my kid to be playing video games and eating candy. And not that that's always a bad thing, but like I just don't want my only part of my relationship is me not being able to like play or to do things with my child. And I want to make sure I have a healthy lifestyle, and I want to be determined to run every single day out of this year, and with having a newborn. And it's something I'm determined to do, and I'm determined to hit these miles, and I'm determined to do my 50K in June, and I'm determined to do my marathon in October. And I know it's not going to be an easy road. It's only going to get harder every single day. I find that out every single day I get up, and I tell myself, I'll run in the morning, and then I wake up in the morning and I'm like, I'll just do it later in the afternoon. And I'm always like trying to like put it off, and then eventually I just have to go and run. And it's like, I have to find that determination to get out there every single day and continue to do this. And it's hard some days. Some days it's like I really dread going out there. Today, I thought was going to be worse than it was. Like I didn't feel as good while running. I was a little heavy and stuff, but before I even got out there, I was just dreading getting out there. I looked at the weather. It said it was supposed to be, only like 19 degrees out, and I'm thinking, shoot, I really want to go out there? It was like 14 mile per hour wind. I'm like, do I really want to run into the wind when it's 19 degrees out? Do I really feel like doing it? No, but I got, 5 more miles I got to put in today and tomorrow to hit the 33 goal, and I said, screw it. I got out there and I got to the point where it's like, I told myself I'd do 3.5, and I got to the point where it's like, oh, you know what? I might just turn around and do 1.5 today. And I had to be determined enough and tell myself, no, you came out here for 3.5. Do it now. So tomorrow you only got 1.5. You don't got to worry about more miles tomorrow. So, it's the little things of finding the determination to be able to push through those hard moments where you just want to rest and you just want to just be like, what I did today is enough. Enough is never enough. And you have to find the determination to follow your goals and to accomplish what you want to get accomplished, because like I said, when you are determined, nothing can stop you. You focus on what you need to focus on and you get it done. And there's plenty of things that I need to be determined on that I'm trying to, like right now I'm determined on finishing this basement as soon as possible. And I am so close to getting it done. It's like I can taste it. I got all the walls up. I painted some walls today. I'm gonna paint some of the floor tonight. I'm gonna move and shift some things around. I'm gonna get a new desk up this week coming up, and I can feel it like we're on the home stretch here of getting this basement done and getting back into business. And I'm just determined to get my life started, and I'm determined. That's pretty much it, to get my life started. I've lived this life as long as I have, but I'm about to take this next step into the next chapter of my life where I become a parent, and my life doesn't just evolve around me. It evolves around my daughter and my wife and our family that we're going to build together. And I'm trying to stay as determined as possible that not only are we going to succeed, but I am going to be able to succeed in my goals and my aspirations that I'm trying to still hold together for the family to be the best father I can be. And I know some people might think, what does running have to do with being a better father? But it helps me develop as a person and helps me become stronger and more responsible and more punctual and everything. Like I'm trying to just be the best version of myself as possible. And when I go out there and I run and I can just sit there and think while I'm just running in between breaths, it's euphoric. It's something that's really amazing, and I have to stay determined. So I don't want to keep you guys too much longer. I'm going to try to shorten up today's episode. I will, at the end of today's episode, throw the video of my push-ups and my sit-ups for today. Today was day 5 of push-ups and sit-ups. I'm doing 33 of those. And yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. I want to thank you so much for listening. This has been a great journey, and every day is a new it's a new day. It's a new experience. I'm trying to figure out where to go from here and how to continue this, and I'm trying to get the list of some guests I'm trying to get to come on. So here in a few episodes, we should have a few guests coming up. Other than that, though, I want to thank you guys. Like I said, if you can, please give us a follow and a like and a subscribe on our Instagram, our Facebook, and our YouTube. Listen to us on any of the podcast platforms. I know some episodes are more of a visual than they are an audio, but you could still take a lot out of the audio versions of them. If you're just driving and want to listen and not visualize, that's fine. But please, like I said, share and like all of our pages. And that's pretty much it, guys. But every single day I gotta leave you with a daily discipline. And today, your daily discipline is to be and find your determination. What is it that you want? Not what you necessarily need sometimes, but what is it you want? What is it you want to do with your life? Is it be a parent? Is it pursue a different career? Is it find someone to settle down with and marry? Is it buy a car? Whatever your goal is, be determined in it. Let nothing and no one stop you from achieving your goal. Be determined. Figure out what it is that you want and write it down and go for it. Don't stop going for it. Be so determined until it just appears in your lap, guys. Yet again, thank you so much. Thank you, guys. I really appreciate it. I will see you guys tomorrow. Remember, right after this, we are going to, like I said, I'm going to post the push-ups and the sit-ups for the God Bod Challenge. But other than that, guys, stay disciplined. I'll see you tomorrow. Peace out. February 6th, day 5. Whew.